can start whenever you're ready.
They gave us this box, and they gave us this box. Told us we had to build a robot.
The contents of the box were jumbled. We decided it had to be organized before anything else. Once we did this, we looked up how to build a robot online.
We knew we wanted a push-bot for the base of our robot, but none of us had any clue how to build it, since this was everyone's first time at robotics. We ended up finding instructions on the robotics website, and we have used this site throughout the year. We started building. But we were not only focused on ourselves. We had something else that was very important. We had to motivate the younger kids at our school. We were starting robotics at our school, but they would be the ones who would continue it.
We didn't want our team to last only a year or two, but for this to be the beginning of a program that would be at Holy Spirit for many years.
For this reason, our outreach was to help the younger robotics teams get started. We did a Meet the Robots night.
We introduced the younger kids to the robots that they would be using to start their robotics journeys.
We made mazes for the younger kids to code their robots through.
We also worked hard on our pushbot. We were so proud when we finally finished, but that wasn't the end of our challenges. In fact, it was just the beginning. We now needed to build an arm, or else there was no point in completing.
The arm brought many struggles, from the height limit and attaching it to the robot, but we finally had it ready.
Once the arm was finished, we worked on getting the robot moving. Meanwhile, the younger teams were forging ahead. We continued to help them build and code their robots. Whenever the younger kids or their coaches needed help, they'd find one of us.
We still needed people to drive our robot, but we can't make the changes, so we really never got to drive it.
Suddenly, it was our first tournament. We were all very excited, but nervous. We had zero experience, and to be honest, we weren't very prepared. Anyways, it was our first tournament ever.
Our first stop was getting our robot approved. After that, we had a little downtime before our first time in the practice field.
Finally, our time came to go to the practice field. There among the other teams, we realized what we forgot to do. We were so busy trying to fix our robot that we didn't practice driving. No experience, no nothing.
After our practice sessions, we got called up for a judge's presentation. We were pretty nervous, even though we had practiced with our mentor, Tim. None of us thought we did very well, even though our coaches thought we rocked it. But you know how coaches are.
But I guess we did better than we thought, because we received the Judges Award. This really boosted our confidence as a team. In the end, we got 19th out of 28 teams. For being a rookie team, we did well, or at least better than we expected.
The next thing on our minds after finishing our first tournament was our second tournament.
So after the tournament, we got together and brainstormed what we wanted to do next.
We wanted to fix the arm because it would only work half the time at our tournament. We needed to find a solution.
We decided to make a scoop to replace our claw in hopes that it would work much more of the time than its claw did.
We drew a lot of prototypes with the scoop and built a few different versions. Getting it attached to the robot was a real challenge.
We also wanted to be able to hang from the lander and not start on the ground, as well as write a program for the autonomous period.
So we built a gliding arm to hang onto the lander. We worked hard at getting it to move.
We really needed help on driving the robot, so we want to be able to practice that more. But we ran into problems with our expansion hub 2 weeks before the tournament.
We talked about getting omnidirectional wheels instead of what we had before, so that the robot might move a little smoother. We got them, but had a hard time getting them to stay on the robot.
Eventually, we had one of our members' older siblings come in and give us some suggestions.
He helped us by asking his robotics coaches for suggestions. Maybe a custom part that would keep our wheels attached to the robot.
While we were doing this, we continued to work with the younger kids. We talked with them, smiled with them, showed them, explained to them, explored, laughed, taught, and most of all, we learned with the younger kids. We knew we had to talk to our community, so we hosted a Donut Sunday at our church to show people the accomplishments of the robotics team at Holy Spirit.
And now, here we are, at our second tournament. We've come so far. We started with
0 years of experience, 0 people who knew how to code, 0 people who knew how to build, 0 trained adults. But the saddest part is that 0 kids did robotics last year. 0 kids were involved.
Now 60 kids are involved and more wanting to join. We had to turn them away because we didn't have the resources to support any more kids. But we plan to raise more money.
We went from 0 to 60 kids. That is amazing. We want this to continue, so we are planning A kids STEM night where parents can go out and we can do STEM activities with the kids.
And our uniform for $1 Day to raise money for additional robots and maybe a 3D printer.
A week-long STEM camp where we can teach kids about robots, programming, and engineering.
We have really enjoyed watching the young kids and we're proud of what they have done. We work together with them because they were just as important as us.
They are the future of this program. They did well at their tournament. We are happy because they're part of our team and our legacy.
But we're graduating this year.
We're off to high school.
But we want this program to continue.
Who will carry on? Who will keep the program going? Will you do it? Will you carry on? Yes, we graciously accept your offer.
The end.
Oh, you mean the beginning?